Hello, today we're in the coastal village of Sizewell in Suffolk. We're looking for the village sign, going to find out what's on the sign and find those things within the village. Let's go. Here is the village sign. It's on the road between Leiston and Sizewell, just as you come out of Leiston. On it, at the top of the sign, we have what looks like an atom. On the sign itself, on the top left, we have a beach house. On the top right, we have a seagull. On the bottom left, we have a fishing boat with some lobster pots. On the bottom right, we have what looks like a smuggler. And in the spandrels, we have some fishing nets. Let's go and find those things. Finding a smuggler might be a bit hard to do, but keep watching to the end and we'll find out if we find any. The atom on the sign represents Sizewell's nuclear power stations. The power stations have evolved through 3 distinct chapters of nuclear technology. It's essentially the UK's nuclear timeline in one location. Sizewell A is being decommissioned, Sizewell B is operational, and Sizewell C is under construction. The beach house on the village sign is actually the Coast Guard hut that stands on the dunes looking over the North Sea. The village has a long history of coastal defence and maritime safety. So here's a seagull, but after a bit of research, the seagull on the sign could actually in fact be a kittiwake. Perhaps you can let me know in the comments if any of these birds over here are kittiwakes. Can you tell by the sound? So the fishing boats, the lobster pots and the fishing nets are all here on Sizewell Beach. Before the power stations arrived, Sizewell was primarily a fishing community that made its living from the sea, a tradition that still continues on a smaller scale today. The smuggler on the sign represents Sizewell's notorious history as a smuggling haven in the 18th and 19th centuries, where grog, spirits and other contraband were frequently run ashore under the cover of darkness. Where are you, you smugglers? Show yourselves! So that's the village sign in Sizewell done. I couldn't find the smugglers, but you may have to go down to Calais in France to find those. See you again next time. Bye bye!
On the dark side of the tide, past the Sizewell glow, got the heavy contraband while all the revenue men sleep. But the gulls above the hull, they start a screech in flight. The seagulls scream a sudden cry, a warning echo to the sky. The lanterns dim beneath the village sign, a whispered prayer to cheat the hand of death.